one is the educational system was essentially designed to produce factory workers, right? But we don't really have a factory base anymore, and even factories have changed the way they work to the extent that the types of skills needed in factories in today's world are very different than the types of skills that were needed before. And you can see that by the bell system and the, just like, you go from 50 minute periods and the bells. And so I think the education system was designed in a previous era, and it is still functioning roughly in that way. Post-COVID, lots of things have changed in education. The social emotional issues that are occurring are tremendous.
Yeah, meaning kids aren't even showing up ready to learn. They're just not. They're
just not emotionally ready to learn.
Yeah.
The distractions that we have in modern life are also decreasing readiness to learn. So teachers on a daily basis are dealing with just chaos. I mean, they're dealing with chaos, like and we're like, and teach them, teach them this standard or something like that. That's a rough job.
The emphasis is on learning facts or learning content, but if teachers are having to deal with all of those other things that are happening for these humans that they're trying to develop, not only they're not going to meet those benchmarks, it's just we're almost focused on only one part and not the whole system, which is a student, right?
Yeah,
and an agent inside of that larger system.
Yeah, I think when I was a kid, I think in high school we took economics, and they taught us about supply and demand. And like when the supply is really high, the demand is less, and the price is less, right?
Yeah.
So, the supply of information in this information age is not just high, it's astronomically high.
Yes.
Which means that the relative value of any given piece of information is practically zero.
Right.
Right. And now with the advent of AI, I mean, the entire world's information is readily available.
Yes.
And even before AI, just Googling information was readily available. Well, that didn't used to be the case. It used to be that those who had the information were unique.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you remember going to the library?
Yeah.
And the hard catalog?
I remember when I was climbing down in Chile and places like that, we literally had to like go into small villages to find out where the trailhead, or if there was even a trailhead, to be able, we could see the mountain, but we didn't know how to get to the beginning of the climb. And we would have to go talk to people in the villages to find where would you even start.
Right, because you couldn't just Google it.
Because there was no internet, right? So the information, what we call in climbing the beta was like the thing. Like, do you have the beta on that climb? Do you have the beta on that route? Do you have the beta on... And what we meant was, do you have the information to even know what the climb is, where it is, has anyone done it? How do you get there? All that. You couldn't even go to the library. There were no books on it.
There weren't even books on the mountain.
There weren't even books on that particular mountain, and certainly those books wouldn't be up to date on where the climbs were or anything like the routes.
Yeah.
So, information was valuable. If you had the beta on a climb, that was valuable. Well, today you can literally type it in and watch a whole video on YouTube of somebody climbing it.
Right.
It's like
experience.
He's gonna experience and be like, oh, okay, yeah. Not only do I have the route, but I can literally kind of co-experience what the route is like. Right? That was not available, and that's the case. I'm not just saying for climbing. That's the case for everything.
Yeah, it's hard for people to imagine that.
It's hard to imagine
when we talk about it. They don't understand what it would have been like not to have a cell phone, not to have the internet.
Totally.
Like, that's how it was.